What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists. And, well, yesterday,
No, it was today. It literally just dropped. It's super late in the morning.
We're in Newfoundland. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Nintendo America dropped the brand new launch trailer, or reveal trailer, I should say, of the Switch 2.
The Switch 2.0.
I don't know if they're going to outdo...
Switch harder.
I don't know if they're going to beat Switch records, but they're going to try. But before we get into our reaction, review, and breakdown, as always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take a second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know, are you excited for this one on launch day? Peter, we've been talking about this for a while, the rumors, the leaks, everything's been happening over the last couple months. What do you want to see in this trailer? What are we hoping for from Nintendo now with the upgraded Switch?
Well, this is the thing. We know that this is not going to be an upgrade as in the Wii U to the Switch. Wii U, great console. People hated it, but it wasn't because the Wii U wasn't a great console. It just was. It was a great concept. Going from the Wii with Wii motion and which was revolutionary at the time, to then be like but it's a little. It's a Switch.
I feel like they should have just went from Wii to Switch. Would have been like,
nope. Wii U, what? I thought what they did with the Wii was great. The fact that you could be like, I'm doing this, but here's my inventory screen right here. I don't have to go into a menu. It worked, but again, it was such a gimmick that it didn't work with every single game. Like it worked with like when they made, well, I have the Wind Waker version. So again, with the menus, I really should go back and play that.
And I also played Twilight Princess. I think it was on the Wii U, or was it Skyward Sword? But either way, obviously Zelda titles. But then
Breath of the Wild, technically. Yeah. Because I still have Breath of the Wild.
And then they did launch the Switch, which was, in my opinion, revolutionary. Probably, if not, sorry PlayStation, probably the best system ever put out, but that's just my opinion. Hardware-wise, maybe not.
No, hardware-wise, but the actual package itself of what it could do, I think it just worked for a mobile, handheld, docked. It's a whole thing. So what they're going to do, this is a long segue into what the Switch 2 is. It's just going to be an upgraded piece of hardware. It's probably going to be, with all the leaks and the rumors and all that stuff, it's probably going to be fixing a lot of the issues that the first Switch had, which were, I mean, the glaring issue that I always found. I never encountered it because I was always telling people when I worked at EB Games to be like, don't do this to the Switch. Make sure you're putting the right Joy-Con on the right side. Put the left Joy-Con, because those rails were brutal. People are like, what do I do? It's like, you got to get a screwdriver and you got to pop it out. And there's other couple of issues with it too. They upgraded the screen going from the regular Switch to the OLED version.
Which was a great improvement.
It is, and there's a bigger screen, but that was really it. They didn't really improve the battery life a whole bunch. They never improved the graphics.
Well, you know what? I want to see what they are going to. There's only one way to find out, and that is to get into the trailer, reaction, review, and breakdown for the Switch 2 right now.
Nintendo.
Is that who made this?
It's not just Nintendo of America, Justin.
Wow, that's who put it out, so.
That's the one that we know and love.
Are they going to go like show the LED on?
Probably not, because that's the
bigger
screen.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like carbon fiber. Oh, they've got.
Oh, I like that. It's kind of like just showing you how we took the Switch and just here's all the improvements.
Oh, there's a second USB-C. Oh, this is a stand. Oh, okay. Okay, so the stand.
Well, now you can play more easily.
The stand. Look how far back that goes now. Before it was only like, the Joy-Cons. Bigger Joy-Con. Okay, for bigger hands.
Because they are a little tiny sometimes when you're playing like Mario Party Jamboree, for example.
So how is this gonna work? Okay, well that's the actual. Is there a button?
That kind of looks like a magnetic charging port, kind of like my MacBook has. Maybe instead of like physically sliding, you just
it's pictured now. So that's going to help with greasy hands. Oh, I remember seeing this. I know what that is.
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
see, it looks kind of like my MacBook where it just...
I don't like that.
What?
I like that, but that's gonna be another hardware.
Now, maybe for kids, we don't have to worry about
It
that.
doesn't matter. 2. Oh, it's the second switch, you see.
Oh,
Switch harder.
there's more. Or is that just a hype? Oh, okay,
well,
Mario
this
Kart.
is another rumor. So I'm hoping this is the new Mario Kart.
Okay, I'm assuming launch title.
It better be. With Breath of the Wild
I
2.
was just about to say, there's going to be a Zelda launch title, right?
Yeah, doubtful. Unless they're gonna do.
Okay, so it is coming this year as well.
It's coming out tomorrow. Play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games.
Backwards compatible.
Well, I mean, they would if they didn't do that, that would just be a shot in the
But
face.
it's something that we want. And a Nintendo Direct based on the Nintendo Switch 2?
Well, I would say
February?
was
Is
that
it April
February?
2nd or February 4th?
We'll know on February 4th. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Initial reaction. Go
Well,
ahead.
you asked what that little thing was, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I know what that is. This is rumored, but and the reason I saw it moving around, the Joy-Cons are going to become a mouse. There's an optical sensor.
like you could, like almost like an ergonomic
so you can
mouse.
click. Yep. So you can actually use it.
I can actually see that because you could be like,
Well, what was the game? Was it Mario Paint where you had the little fly swatter? Because that was a thing that way back in the day. Was it Mario Paint? I think so.
biggest takeaways here for me,
Mm.
bigger screen.
Yeah.
Always love that. Now, they had what seemingly was a Switch and they made it bigger. The OLED screen was bigger.
But the Switch
Is it-
itself wasn't bigger.
Right.
So I think this is a bigger screen plus bigger
Everything.
console.
Okay, so they're going bigger, better, hopefully.
Bigger Joy-Cons.
Seems bigger
bigger
Joy-Cons,
hands.
which obviously makes sense as well for a bigger unit. Simple still. Seemed like it
Yeah.
was very, like you said, ergonomic more or less. Maybe it was the in the back of the brain for anyone designing a new one. Are we going to have, it didn't really specifically say, is it going to be OLED screen in this one now off the
It
rip?
wouldn't be. There was a reason that
'Cause I
they
do
went
enjoy
from
mine.
LCD to OLED. So I can't imagine they'll be like, well, that worked really well and we did this. Nah, we're going to do CRT.
Analog,
Yeah, we're going to do this. No, it's just going to be
Um, what else? I'm trying to process. I do like the magnetic, because no
I think
more
that's a great
sliding.
idea.
It's just like, boop,
I
here's
think that's
my
a
controller.
fantastic idea. I don't like that little,
The little,
because that is something I can definitely see like, oh, I'm going to take,
well, they better reinforce it.
well, you would think.
The color scheme not as vibrant. Like I said, it's more simplistic. See,
Well,
when they
right
came out the Switch,
now-
it was like reds and blues, and then it was, I know, but
This is
right off
just
the
the
hop,
Yeah, but this is just a launch
this is more like a
trailer, not
beige
even
and a
launch trailer.
sky blue.
Yeah, because again, that's what they showed with the first one when they showed everyone on the rooftop playing Mario Kart,
Right.
and when they showed, oh, I can go on a plane with Skyrim. It was just the red and blue. They never showed black and black. They never showed the green
You
and
do have a
the
point.
purple. They never showed those ones.
Now, from what they're showing in the trailer up on the TV screen, seems like a Mario Kart game is going to be a flagship
It's Mario
launch.
Kart,
Okay.
right.
Obviously, the roster got to get a little bigger than that. What are the chances we are going to see? You know, they always come out usually with a Mario starter. Are we going to see Mario Odyssey 2
Yes,
from the Direct? Maybe.
probably.
I mean,
They're
what other
gonna-
titles would even be?
Well, Mario Kart. There's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they have made a new Fire Emblem.
Good point.
Not that I like. They're probably going to do like Pikmin. Probably not. That this might be the
Splatoon,
launching.
maybe.
I never
Like a
got
new one?
Splatoon.
No,
I
never
got
either,
what was big.
I
Metroid Prime
don't think.
4.
Here's what I don't think we're gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see a Legend of Zelda title off the rip. They did do that with Breath of the Wild. I think was one of the Switch flagships.
Yeah, but see, that was a Wii U flagship, and they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna come out for Switch.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, we just had Tears of the Kingdom in 2023. We had Echoes of Wisdom in September. So
I bet you it's going to be a remaster. I bet you if they're going to do a Zelda thing, it's going to be. What was the? Was it? I think it's going to be. If
If
they're
it's
going to do
Ocarina of Time again, I'm sorry.
no,
Nintendo's
it's
only
going to
so
be
much I
another
can
Wind
play.
Waker. It's going to be like Wind Waker
You think?
Switch or something. Yeah.
Or they could even remaster somewhat like A Link Between Worlds, something that was more very handheld.
Twilight Princess, they could do that.
Yeah,
Because they
it's
just
been a
because they've already
minute,
done
it's been a
Skyward
minute.
Sword because they did that for the Switch.
Yeah, which I played and loved again. And then I was thinking, what else on Nintendo is like a big in-your-face type game series that they could lead with?
Arms 2.
Arms? Never played.
I never played it.
What about like something like not Spyro, the one you like, Ratchet and Clank, or is that PlayStation?
That's PlayStation.
Oh damn! I feel like there's one I'm missing, but anyway.
Everything, literally, all those games that you got their inspiration from Nintendo.
Yeah, wow.
We're going to see, there's no reason why we shouldn't see an Odyssey 2 or a new iteration of Mario.
What about Super Smash Bros?
I don't know because
I'm not sure when the last one of that came out.
Well, that was Ultimate, and Ultimate was not one of the launch titles, but it came out pretty soon after, and I was huge for it. And
well, something has to get. I always like the part that excites me. It's a new system. That's cool, but what are they putting out there to play?
Well,
that's
going
to put this in the hands of buyers.
I thought it was a little bit wild that they were like, oh yeah, there's going to be Switch 2 titles.
Yeah.
Switch 2.
Yeah.
Not everything's going to be backwards compatible, which is kind of
before we ride the video out, I would like to. It's backwards compatible. I know it's so simple in the year 2025, but there has been instances where we got the old stiff one from a manufacturer of a system that didn't let us go backwards.
Well, they said that a lot of have said that over the years, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna."
I mean, that should be a staple right now, in my opinion.
So, anyways, Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to send us one,
it's
for a
the
little
Switch
review,
2, so we're gonna need two of them.
You know, just a review on the channel. Gotcha. That was pretty dope. I mean, always honest here. We always keep it real. Am I going to get the Switch 2 on launch day?
Yes, when Nintendo sends it to us.
Yes, but
Shut up, man.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm going to wait for one of my big titles, unless they send me that too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our trailer reaction, review, and breakdown of the Switch 2 reveal trailer. As always, if you want to support the channel, please take a second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Me and Peter, we're on our way to 10K. Leave us a note down in the comments. What games are you hoping or expecting to come out with the Switch 2? And is this a day one purchase for you? And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I am Peter Parkour, and like we always say around here,
keep it real.